Hello, Junior Learning House. My name is Pat, and today we're looking at the third of our reading matrix lessons. So grab your scrapbooks, and if you're not sure what lesson we're up to, let's have a look. We've done the other lessons because they're highlighted. So if you haven't done them, go have a look at a couple other videos on this channel or on Portal. But otherwise, let's keep going. So reading matrix number 3. Okay, so it says fold some paper into 4 boxes. Write or draw about the main events in a story that you have read. Whew, lots of things to go on. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to fold the paper into 4 squares, how to write the main events, what you should use for a heading, and where to find a book. So let's do the first part. Let's fold some paper. So if you don't have paper, but you've got some scissors, maybe with the help of a carer or a parent, you could cut one of those pages. So I've got here a blank piece of paper. So what you need to do is fold it into 4. I think the best way to fold it into 4 is not having it tall or portrait, but having it long or landscape. Once you have it long ways or landscape, you take either end, so both of the ends, and you fold it together so that each end meets the other end. Go nice and slowly and make sure that the paper creates a nice line and it's not overlapping, and then fold it. And there you go. Now what you need to do is you need to, again, turn it landscape or turn it long ways and fold it again. Take your time, make sure it's not overlapping, and then unfold it. And what do you have? 4 squares. There you go. So that's the first part. So let's go back. We've made our 4 squares. Okay. Well, what we should do actually is let's have, because it's a blank piece of paper, put your name in the top left. So if you lose it, or you give it back to your teacher if it doesn't have a name, at least they know who it's from. Make sure you've got the date on the other half. And in a second, I'm going to show you how you can get to your stories. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a number on each one of these squares. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, you're all set up. Pause the video and do all of that before you continue, because I'm going to show you the next part. So pause the video. Once you've done all of that, let me show you the very front of your scrapbooks. You should have, here we go, a page that on the very front of your scrapbooks, you should have a page, and it should look like this. There's a bit of a funny monster, but most importantly, it says www.getepic.com/students. So go to that website, and whatever the code is here, write that down in the website. So if you go to the website, it comes up with this. This is getepic.com/students. You type in your code and you click go. And then what you'll find is it'll come up with your class or your learning house or whoever is in your room. So here we go. Let's just pick a student at random. We are going to pick, let's pick Kiwi, okay? So we pick Kiwi. Pretend I'm Kiwi. My name is Kiwi, not Pat anymore. I'm Kiwi. And I click that, and it says, oh, Mr. Gray sent you a book. You click, check it out. And the book comes up. Now, if you're not sure of any word, you can click it or press it with your finger, and it will pronounce the word, or it will tell you the word so you can hear how you're supposed to say it, and it will tell you about the word. So this is going to be our story. So huge polar bears. So what I would do is I would go back to our page. So let me show you that. And I would write down that, because that's the title of the book. Huge polar bears. Okay, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to stop quickly. I'm going to stop reading that book because, well, as you can see, I'm not Kiwi, and I want Kiwi to read that book. So I don't want to give you any more information. So I'm going to stop sharing, and we're going to use our imagination. Now, what I would like you to do is read the book. And as soon as something interesting happens, like let's say in this story, the polar bear goes skiing or catches a fish, anything that happens, write it down or draw it. I would like you to have a go at spelling, maybe use your magic words. So let's say in the first part of the story, okay, the polar bear wakes up. That happens at the very start of the story. So I might draw, I might draw a little bit of a bed with a pillow and a sort of sheet, and I might draw a big sort of polar bear waking up there. Okay, nice and quick. Obviously, your picture can be a lot better than mine. I'm just showing you very, very quickly. So there you go. That's the first thing that happens in the story. The second thing is the polar bear finds a fish. The polar bear finds a fish. So maybe he was outside and he had a fishing rod. Maybe you've been fishing before, and he found a fish. And the fish went onto his fishing pole and he had it for breakfast maybe. So now I'm making up this story. It is from my imagination. I don't want you to make it up. I want you to read through your story, and as soon as something interesting happens, we turn the page and there's something happening, write the sentence down and draw it for me. Now, the last picture, that could be the end, or if you just find another part in the story that you like, that is okay too. So let's go back and let's do a quick recap. We've written the title, we've written our name because it's on a blank piece of paper. We've written the date, we've folded the paper, of course, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've written a sentence and we've drawn a picture. Let's go back and let's double check our matrix and make sure that we're doing all of the right things. So here's the matrix. Fold some paper into 4 boxes, done. Write or draw about the main events in a story you have read. Perfect. Now I only did 2 squares, but I would want you to do 4 squares. For more of a challenge, flip the page over and do the other squares as well. Then you've got 8 squares, or you've got a double of 4. You've got 8. 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's a bit of a challenge, but of course, once you've finished, we get to do something really fun. We get to color in the square because we are done. But that is it. So well done, Junior Learning House. Take the time, go back and watch the video in different parts. Have fun, and if you're not sure, please send your teacher a message on Portal or Central. Otherwise, I'll see you again very soon.